Put another penny by the elevator. Alright. Yeah, see, that's what they do. And I saw the penny there earlier. It was on the side. Okay. And I was like, yeah, you know, penny in front of in the lobby, right in front of the door, well, as you're going out. You know, like I said, stuff they used to do before at my house, where they put a penny in front of my bedroom door. You know, just lean, you know, obvious. You know, if you're a TI, if you know what it's about. They try to do the homeless theme. You know, trying to ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make you homeless, or you know, and other things they try to do. Just looking. As again, I had a package that's supposed to be delivered today that somehow was delayed, saying that it's late. Always, you know, they always try to do that late theme. You know, always trying to make you late, or your package is being late. You know what I'm saying? They're obsessed with that shit. So I'm heading home. I wanted to leave a little earlier, but Pam just came home and went to sleep. And so I had to make sure the kids bathe, and you know, these kids, they gotta have a bedtime snack and all that stuff. So I just put them to bed and heading home. My leg feel a little bit bad. Turn the camera around, because you know, there always gotta be some perp. Yeah, across the street, buddy. Yeah, across the street. You know what I'm saying? They get to, like I said, they get so brave sometimes. They target you like they don't give a shit, but then all of a sudden, right, they start acting like fucking cowards. Again, because, like I said, they know what they're doing is highly illegal, and because they've been given instructions by those within law enforcement, you know, they feel that they can get away with this shit, and you know, nothing will be done. Well, that's why I expose this shit. That's why I expose them. Okay? So, yeah. Yes. Right, yeah. Well, that was a super. I had to pause the video. He was talking to me, and I didn't want him to do any type of subliminal message that where any TIs watching this, you know, will be affected by this. So sometimes when I pause and I'm having a conversation with somebody, you know, like I said, because I know what it is that they're up to. Right? So they use the super a lot of my targeting. Why? Because when they try to get me to stay by Pam for whatever reason, and I leave, you remember I talk about words that pop into your mind? So when I started calling him by his name, look at it, little ass kids should be in bed. Right? Should be in bed getting ready for school in the morning. But they got them out here late at night participating in this shit. Okay? As I tell you, these religious fanatics, right? They don't give a damn about their own children. And they have their children walking the street late at night trying to target somebody. Okay? So yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, you know, like I said, they use certain phrases and words that they've conditioned you to. But like I said, you can desensitize yourself from those trigger words or whatever phrases that they implant into your subconscious, using the same method that they use on you, right? Which is NLP. Okay? But when they use it on you, us as TIs, it's called dark NLP. Because they program us into negative and detrimental behavior. Whereas when we use it to desensitize ourselves, it is positive NLP. Right? Yeah, the sirens were going off multiple times today. Not the sirens, I'm sorry. The sirens from the fire trucks. Yeah, they were going off multiple times, man. As soon as I said I was leaving, they started with that. but my leg feels a little bit better. I'm still walking slowly, but at least every time I step now, there isn't like a pain in my back as earlier. Because earlier it was like, I tried not to do a lot of bending today, but I had to clean up, and because it's Christmas coming, and I don't celebrate Christmas, but I celebrate the winter solstice with the kids. We don't call it, well, we still use the word Christmas. It's for the kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, and they understand, they know that is the winter solstice. But kids are going to be kids. They love to open up gifts, so particularly Alyssa, because she's 8 years old. Ethan already knows, so Ethan don't even Ethan know who Santa is, I mean the real Santa, right? Not the white man in the red suit and red and white suit, right? But we're talking about the African, right? Saint Nicholas, right? It was a man of color, okay? So Ethan knows that. So he knows. He's like, he doesn't get excited over presents anymore, which is, I think, is a, I shouldn't say it doesn't get excited, but he doesn't get overly excited, and I had to teach my kids as they grow older to detach themselves from always expecting things on certain holidays, because again, this is what corporations have done to us in order to support their industry, to make them wealthy. So what I do is, with anything, I give them presents throughout the year, and that way Christmas time comes, they're not, if they don't have a lot of presents to open up, that's fine. They're fine. And I think that's such a great thing about my kids, is that they can open up one present and that's enough for them. They're not attached to receiving a lot of presents and all and such and such. And Alyssa, she surprised me a lot. And I think if more people would do that, then at Christmas time they don't have to go out there and buy their kids a whole bunch of presents. If you get your children what they ask for throughout the year, you spread it out. Then Christmas time comes, you're not spending a whole bunch of money. Because remember, these holidays are not religious holidays. These holidays are corporate holidays to get you to buy and support certain industry. Buy things from certain industry to support them. Okay? So you got to know that. Oh, you putting your thumb on your cheek, buddy? Yeah? As soon as you approach me, he put his hand on his cheek. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, and he put on his lip. Okay, thank you. Oh, he put on his nose too. But I hope you don't get COVID. See, like I said, I can tell you, they swear that they can. This one, he's pretty brave, right? Rolling up here, Norm recording. He's pretty brave. Okay. He is pretty brave. Let me see if I can increase the picture. There you go. So what's his license plate? W953672. Temporary plates. Yeah. Like I said, they do shit like that because now they feel like they're brave. Well, like I said, videos going to go up. Never going to stop. Oh, you're looking at the sky. What are you looking at, buddy? What are you looking at, buddy? You're looking at empty space up there, okay? Well, they're just clouds. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. He must got a nice paycheck doing what he's doing. He probably got, that's a brand new car. What is it, truck he's driving? So yeah, they find a way to reward them, giving them brand new vehicles and whatever. And I'm gonna keep doing my video. That's right. So anyway, whew. See, when you figure out their programming, when you figure that shit out, they hate that shit. They know that they can't affect you anymore like the way they affected you. They don't like that shit at all. They do not like that shit at all. And this is why I continue to do and record, because I know they don't like it. No, I'm good. And the fact that I guess with retaliation, they're going to, no buses. Okay? No buses. So I was reading about the DC Metro Police, and that's with any police department. They're very retaliatory, they're racist, and any black person that goes and complains about discrimination, they fire them, right? What did they do? They give them a psych eval that say that they are unfit to serve as an officer, right? And then they would get fired. Okay? But yet, we still have a lot of people walking around here, particularly people of color, and specifically black people, right, participating in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? It is a damn shame, right? And I've been saying this, okay? These police departments, they're a criminal organization, plain and simple. The majority of these cops, no matter what city you are, what town you are, they're corrupt as shit. And then they try to project who they are onto you and I. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess a lot of these dollar vans, I guess I ain't gonna get a bus. They want me to spend the $2 I have in my wallet. Yeah, I know they trick. Right? That's where you see that leave the pennies and stuff like that, because I don't really, I walk with a allowance for the week, but, I pick up the kids and I buy them, snacks after school, so, right? There goes my allowance of the money that I have for the week, And so, so they, like I said, they watch what I see, using the technology. Right? So, being able to, because of the microchip, right? So, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm going to expose it in every single way. So it's like, even tonight, earlier tonight, everything, not everything, but let's say I touch, like, tonight was the color blue. So whenever I touch a piece of clothing that was blue, they would honk their horn. So it differs, it range, but that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? These technologies exist, right? So don't let them fool you into thinking that they don't exist, right? Just remember, if the private sector is at a point where they can do these things right now, the military over a decade or two ago could have done it, and they're more advanced now. The military and the security agencies, they're way more advanced. Right now in tech, particularly in manufacturing of processors, computer processors, CPUs. Right now they're moving to they're at 5 nanometer nodes right now. Okay, and if you guys know what a nanometer is, that is less than a strand of hair, okay, the width of a hair, right? Just imagine that, right? So they're moving to 5 nanometer nodes, and they're gonna be, I think they already developed 3 nanometers, so that's even smaller, even less power being used. So imagine 20 years ago, the military had already achieved 10 nanometer, and then it's 7. So that so the military, I would say they're probably at 3, and have 1 nanometer in reserve in terms of transistors, right? This is why a CPU can hold billions of transistors, billions, okay, not hundreds, not thousands, billions of transistors, okay. So if 7 nanometer allow a CPU to contain 25 to 35 billion billion transistors, okay? Come on now. See, technology, we don't quite understand it. And this is why they continue to fool us, to trick us, and to make us think that these things are not, believable. But we hold a computer in our hands, right? We hold a computer in our hands. Okay. Now the GPU power may not be as great as a desktop GPU, but in terms of raw processing data, trust me, it's up there with the best of them, of a desktop CPU. Okay. And it's low power. Okay. So yeah, don't let them fool you. Anyway, this is the retaliation that's going on right now. So there's no bus coming. Yeah, they want me to spend the $2 I have in my wallet. I guess they want me to go to the bank. Yeah, but I'm not going to the bank because, like I said, I give myself a budget for the week, and I got money on my Metro card to last me for the week, so I'm good. I had dinner already. When I go home, I drink some tea and I'll go to bed. But you hear the sirens in the background. You know what I'm saying? They're on the back. There are sirens at the background. Oh man, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Why they turn on this siren? Look at this shit. You got his trunk open. Yo, you don't think they playing this shit? Look, you got his trunk open. Look. Why? Because what is that? That's an Audi Q8, right? Are you guys seeing the subliminals? Are you guys listening to the subliminals and seeing it? Right? They pull over a vehicle with the trunk open. At least they turn on their sirens. There's the Audi R8. Okay. Alright, so why is it Z30 MWZ? So why is it as soon as the Audi sports car pulls up, they turn on their sirens, right? Acting as if they're pulling over a vehicle, right? And you can see they didn't pull over anybody, because I just gotta show you guys. I just gotta prove it to you guys, right? Okay, there's no bus coming. All right, I just gotta prove it to you guys. All that noise, right? You can see they didn't pull the guy over. He's going. They're going. Ambulance now. Ambulance now. Ambulance now. Yeah, I got you, motherfuckers. Yeah, I got you. That's why you was down there waiting to see if I was gonna walk across the film. Yeah, I got y'all motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah. See, they think they're slick. They think that they're slick. I want to stop the recording before they quit the video, and then I wouldn't be able to record.